Okay, honey, we got this thing on. Let's get us.
I think so. I think we're
Professionals.
centered.
Gotta be.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to
looks
keep my
pretty good.
finger out of the
Keep your finger
camera.
out of the camera lens.
Put the right glasses on so I'm not looking up my nose through my bifocals.
The thing is that
Is this thing on?
I think it's on.
Oh, shoot.
Well, it's counting.
Did it work?
Yeah. We've got a remote control that we actually didn't know if it worked, so we just kept pushing the buttons, and finally it came on. So this is exciting. So we were at church today, and there was some folks we were talking to that were just asking questions, and we thought, well, let's just sit down and maybe answer some more questions than we did originally, which was more like a rock across the top of the water.
Fill in the details.
So we'll give you some details,
Michael's got 'em.
which I'm not very good at. I don't ask questions. So Lori...
You don't like to be asked questions, either.
No, and Lori asked a lot of questions about what I tell her, and I don't have anything to go with it because I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't ask. So I don't know why you would want to know, but anyway, that's fine.
Yeah.
But these questions, we feel like they are...
We're jiggling the camera.
we feel like they're important. So let's see. So my last day at WGR, which is May the 10th, May the 11th, we get on the road and take off heading for Tennessee. We've planned about an 8-hour trip, 8 to 9 max each day. So it'll be pretty easy. Utah first, and then Wyoming into Missouri, and then into Tennessee. And so it should be fun.
I don't like to take car drives.
No.
I don't like road trips.
But so we've planned on kind of breaking it up. We've planned on maybe driving for 4 hours, stopping and having lunch for an hour, hour and a half, and then getting on the road again to where it's not, just a straight drive through. So if we were a bunch of guys, we would drive all the way to Tennessee and never stop except to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But anyway, to each his own. So anyway, that's kind of what we're going to do. Mm-hmm. So we are
like a 5-day trip.
Yeah.
And our plan is to arrive in Boone Lake area on the 15th, which is when our lease starts.
So we found a home there, furnished. So we don't have to take anything with us, which is great. We're just going to take clothes for, 2 seasons, because we're going to, once we leave Tennessee, we're going to Rhode Island after that for 3 months and then back here. So we need to just plan on, we haven't done this before, so what are you going to take with you? And what are you going to wish you had have taken with you? So we'll probably learn some things on this trip, but we're trying not to buy too much if we don't have to, because we still have a lot of things here.
People are surprised that we're not taking a trailer, that we're leaving all of our stuff behind. We're literally taking the very minimum that will fit in the back of our SUV.
Yeah, so that's the plan. And the fact that our family is still here, living in the home, we can come back and if we wanted to get a trailer and take some things with us, if we find a place to buy. So anyway, there's some different nuances, but we feel like we can leave all this stuff here. It's going to be kind of watched over. Not that we would want to necessarily move a lot of it, just because it's expensive to move across the country.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We mentioned in a previous video, I quoted like $6,000 or $7,000 for 2 pods, and I thought, well, I don't like my stuff that much.
No.
So if we were to buy something, we will just refurnish it when we get there. So we're just hoping to travel as light as possible, even though we're taking a lot more than we would on any trip that we've ever done.
Exactly.
We're going as light as possible, and we've rented a cute little 1-bedroom that's right on Boone Lake. Now, Boone Lake is in the middle of the Tri-Cities area. So that is northeast Tennessee. Bristol is up here, Kingsport's over here, Johnson City's here, and Boone Lake and the airport is right there in the middle. And so we're hoping to be fortunate enough to maybe even buy in the Boone Lake area, but this 3.5 months will tell us whether we want to do that or not. So we'll have we've rented like a guest cottage of somebody else's main house, and it's right on the lake with a nice little deck, and it's got a dock and on the main house and view of the lake. And it's a little 1-bedroom. It's very inexpensive, $1,300 for the little 1-bedroom, including our, the rent and utilities and the internet and all that stuff.
So that's really a bargain. We've traveled before and paid as much as $2,000 for a week to go to some places. So this is really economical, and being in an area that we think that we like, for 3.5 months will really give us an idea of if we feel a peace about this from the Lord, and so we're just taking a step of faith and going out and seeing how this turns out. So
Yeah, and then after that 3.5 months, at the end of August, we'll go up to Rhode Island, which is where I used to spend my summers. I have some family there, and we're going to see Rhode Island in the fall.
That'll
So
be
we've done
great.
the same thing where we've rented 2 houses in Rhode Island, and even some of our family and friends are coming to visit us while we're there. We're going to kind of do the whole Rhode Island in the fall.
yeah, that'll be great. We've been there in September, but we haven't been there in October, November. So Lori still has an aunt and uncle that live there, and so we're going to have Thanksgiving with them, and then we're going to end up coming back here in December, and tentatively plan on being here December, January, February. So that is our tentative plan. So it's not so much like we're moving full to Tennessee, and that's where
We're placing Tennessee. We're like going to get an account.
Yeah.
We're going to get an account, maybe register our cars there, I would assume.
Yep.
We're going to try and take advantage of the benefits of being in Tennessee as a resident. And so our hope is to at least make it our full-time residency, even though we may spend 2 or 3 months here, maybe 3 or 4 months
Yeah, who knows?
here
Who
in
knows?
California with family and
We
friends.
did a little bit. We've come across a little bit of research. We haven't done much research ourselves, but the digital post office is recommended. I guess the people that are travelers in RV full time, snowbirds or whatever they're called, they will do that. They'll make something their home base, and they'll just travel around the country in their RV, and then so that way, this facility, from my understanding, you can contact them and they'll tell you what mail you have, and if you want them to open it and read it or mail it to you at another location, they'll be able to do that. So a little more investigation on that. If you have any comments about that, if you know how to do that or have done that and had good or bad experiences, you can just let us know in the comments.
We're going to figure this out as we go. We don't have all the answers, but it's going to be a fun adventure. We're going to figure it out, and we're going to bring you guys along with us and see if something like this might work for you. Who knows? I know a lot of people think about trying out a new place, but how do you do it? And it's so nice that we don't have to rent something for like a year and bring all of our stuff and set it up, and then we change our mind and move someplace else or whatever. So this gives us this intermediate transition.
It's a nice possibility for us. You usually don't get that. You move into an area, you take your chances, you rent a place, you try to find something to buy, whatever you happen to do, and we've done it too. We have a lot of comments that I've heard that they want to know where we're eating because they've been following us before with eating. So Lori, while talking about eating.
Yeah, we realized that we've done a lot of video footage on other restaurants on our other trips, but we've never really done much in Lodi. So we're going to put on the end of this video a little bit about our favorite restaurant, which is Fiore's Butcher Shop.
Yep.
And it's a lunch place. I think you can get some breakfast stuff too, but
You
mostly
can.
it's a
Mostly
lunch
it's
place
lunch.
and a butcher shop. And we have a little clip in there with Joe, the owner, which, we would just love Joe.
Yeah,
And so
great guy.
there's just going to be a little information about that. So we may be getting into the habit of every video is tagged with a little food clip on the end.
We should probably, because that's actually what we do is we travel from restaurant to restaurant. We just sleep someplace.
Right.
But really it's about the food.
Yeah.
So anyways.
Anyways, make sure to check out this little bonus footage about Joe at the butcher shop.
And then if you want to leave a comment, you can. We just found out about comments. We don't know anything about YouTube, rarely. And so I watched a couple of YouTube clips, and they're like, okay, just leave a comment. So I don't really know how
You
you're
should
going to
say
do
like
that.
and subscribe. And
Yeah,
leave a
like,
comment.
subscribe, and leave a comment.
And actually the comments that we've gotten on our previous videos, we really appreciate that because it is doing exactly what we hoped it would, which is to help us to connect with people throughout this process. And we've heard from people that we haven't heard from in years. So thanks for commenting about that and connecting with us. It really does mean everything to us. It's the whole point of why we're doing this crazy odd thing.
Crazy odd.
Crazy odd. All right.
Okay.
Well, we love you guys.
All right. Talk to you
Bye.
later. Thanks.
Did it turn off?
Nope.
Oh. Welcome to the butcher shop. Ooh, we're busy today. There's the menu.
Great place to eat.
Yes. Do you already know what you're going to have?
Yeah.
What do you get?
Chicken salad on sliced meat.
Introduce us to Joe.
This is Joe Fiore. Joe is part owner of the Fiore's Butcher Shop.
Who's the other owner?
Lovely Bride Barbara.
Yes, yeah.
And this is Mike and Lori Lewis, our favorite customer, who are moving far, far away.
I know. You have to come visit us in Tennessee.
Yeah.
How long have you been open?
41 years.
40. Almost as long as we've been married.
I'm only 49, so do the math.
All right. But we love.
They said, here you are.
That's right. We love the butcher shop. Okay, so tell us again, what did you order?
This is chicken salad on sliced meat. It's a pretty good sized sandwich.
Chicken salad. And they have the best pickles.
The best pickles.
And they always give you
Hershey Kiss.
a little chocolate kiss.
With every meal.
Yes, it's so cute. And if you are a Lodian, you know where the secret stash of extra kisses are.
Yes. There's a jar.
We're not gonna. Oh, don't tell them.
There's a jar.
You have to be you have to be in the know. Don't tell them.
Sorry.
And then I got chicken Caesar with their famous Dutch crunch bread. Usually they run out of that. Well, they don't always run out. I should say they don't run out. They're well supplied. But it is a popular bread for sandwiches. And so if anything's going to run out, it's going to be that. And as you can see, they use really good lettuce and croutons and pepper and Parmesan. And then you pick out your dressing. And I got a creamy Caesar. What's your review of chicken salad? Because you're a chicken salad freak. You like chicken salads.
I like chicken salad a lot. This chicken salad is great.
Why? What makes it so great? Is it all like white meat or what?
It's all white meat. It's onions, black olives,
Oh, olives.
celery. Fantastic.
That's unusual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fresh lettuce, fresh tomatoes.
And I always laugh. We say fresh. Versus what? Stale? Stale use.
Well, some places do use stale. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the butcher shop.
Not the butcher shop.
Located on Lodi Avenue. Lodi. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it.
It's the best.
Don't take a chance. If you come through this town and you don't eat here,
I feel sorry.
I feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
But you better just keep driving. Stay on the route. Don't even get off.
No, it wouldn't be worth it. Like unless you stop at the butcher shop.
Yep.
All right.